Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. This is the preview for the Eliminator between KKR and RCB. Whoever wins plays Delhi Capitals in qualifier 2, and whoever loses has to pack the bags and go home. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. RCB, I think, they started the tournament well, and they ended it well as well, like in the group stages. KKR, they had a very bad first half, and second half has been sensational. So they've been very hot and cold, and I think that's why KKR is a very dangerous team, because you don't know what to expect with them, right? One day they can get bundled out for 100, 120, and one day they'll just go and smash it. And that's going to be, that's going to be the thing that RCB have to be wary about. I feel that KKR's bowling is very strong. Narayan, Chakravarti, Ferguson, even Shakib Al Hasan or Russell, whoever plays along with Shivam Mavi. It's an excellent bowling lineup. The top order has been clicking. Shubman Gill, Venkatesh Iyer have been in very good form. Rahul Tripathi has been really good. Narayan chipped in. The middle lower order has been a bit of an issue with Russell injured. Karthik, Morgan have not performed to that level. So that's something that RCB will try to look to exploit. But the bowling has been really good. And if you look at RCB, their bowling has been really good in patches. Like I think Chahal has been outstanding. Siraj has bowled economically well. Harshal Patel has picked up wickets. They've had some loose overs here and there. But I think the middle order, especially Glenn Maxwell and KS Bharat, the way they've stepped up has really solidified this team. It's taking the pressure of Kohli and AB, and now they're not only dependent on these two players. They have Maxwell to come in. They have KS Bharat. Padikkal also chips in. Padikkal's form has not been that great in this leg, but especially after the start he got in India, he scored 100 as well. But he is a dangerous player, and this batting team looks much more settled. The team overall looks more settled. With the bowling, death bowling sometimes can be an issue with this team, but I think with Dan Christian's experience, they've tried to master that. Against Mumbai, you saw the way he bowled to a plan. Against Pollard, Harshal Patel bowled brilliantly in that as well. So they're learning, and I think the death bowling is improving. That's something that still might be a worry for them, but it might not be too cause for concern. Again, the big question: will Andre Russell play? If he's fit, I think Sakib Al Hasan fits the system in this game in Sharjah. It's going to be a slow pitch. So if Russ is not fully fit, then just play Sakib, because I think he can provide with the bat and with the ball. He'll give you those 4 overs. It won't be easy to put him away. But yeah, maybe if you want that, if Russell is fully fit, then, it's a very difficult decision. Then they might just go with Russell, because he's a guy, he's gotten De Villiers out, Maxwell out. He can smash it as well. So that's something that they will have to consider, because he is an X factor kind of player. But yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game. The battle that I'm looking forward to is the RCB middle order versus the KKR bowling, and then the RCB opening bowling versus the KKR top order. That's going to be a very good fight, I feel. And yeah, Virat Kohli versus Owen Morgan. It's going to be a fun game. The players to watch out for from Kolkata Knight Riders, I'm going to go with Owen Morgan. I just feel, with the bat, we saw what Dhoni did today for CSK. If he can play that kind of innings, it'll really boost him and his team's confidence. I think he's captained really well. And like, if he can just provide that, 10 ball 30, 15 ball 35, if you can just provide that, it will really boost KKR's chances in this game. And with the ball, all these bowlers are going to be, very effective. But I'll go with Sunil Narayan. He's been there, done that. He's won the World Cup. He's won the IPL as well. He's won the CPL. He's been a proper T20 player, like fantastic T20 player, very underrated. And he's been in this situation, knockout situation. So I think his experience will be very important. He'll have to hold his nerve, especially if you have like the likes of AB or Maxwell going at you, someone like a Chakravarti, someone like a Narayan who has experience, can guide the likes of Chakravarti, Sakib, and everyone else. So I'm relying on Narayan as the bowler. From the RCB camp, with the bat, I'm going AB de Villiers. Of course, Maxwell is in outstanding form. He can provide both with bat and ball. I'm not saying that he's not a player to watch out for. He's definitely a player to watch out for. But I'm just going with AB, because I think in the Sharjah pitches, him and Maxwell are the type of players who can provide that difference. It's a difficult pitch to bat on. If it's a similar pitch, then 130, 140 is like a very competitive score. Anything 150 plus is match winning if it's a slow pitch. So these guys are the guys who can make the difference, because they have all the shots in the book. They can play the lap, they can play through covers, they can play on the leg side. They're strong on all parts of the ground, and even miss hits can go for 6 because it's a small ground. So they can make use of that, and they adapt to wickets very quickly, these two. So that's why these two are the players that are to watch out for. I'm going to go with AB de Villiers. And with the ball, Yuzvendra Chahal, in charge, it's been conducive to turn. He's bowled brilliantly. His name is still, I don't think, come in the Indian team. So, proving the point, whatever, it's okay. But he's the man in form, right? He's the man in form, and he's someone that Kohli looks to for wickets. He keeps the run rate in check as well. It's a small ground, but, he's still willing to pitch it up and picking up wickets. And if he can pick up 2-3 wickets, it'll be key for RCB. So he's the bowler to watch out for me. And it's a very, very tight game. It can go either way, 50-50. I'm just tipping KKR because of their unpredictableness. They do have some crazy match winners there. So do RCB. But just I feel that the bowling is slightly more stronger. And that's why I'm tipping KKR for this game. I won't be surprised if RCB win, but I'm tipping them because of their bowling. It's going to be a cracking game. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the latest content. Thank you so much for joining me.